Love may be in the air, but things are getting a little scary over at Riverwalk Theater as they're preparing to put on Stephen King's iconic story of Misery.
Yes, this psychological horror thriller was made famous by King's novel and the 1990 film starring James Caan and Kathy Bates. And of course, now it's coming to the Lansing stage, and Rochelle and I stopped by to give you a behind the scenes look. Check it out.
Like, you see true crime, we see crime on TV, why not see crime on stage?
Seeing suspenseful crime on stage is definitely what you will watch in the play adaptation of Misery. The story itself centers around an author.
Paul Sheldon is the famous author of romance novels featuring a character named Misery Chastain. And he's in a terrible car accident and found by a super fan, who it turns out is more than a super fan. She's pretty crazy.
Because this play is based on both the novel and a movie, the actors say the audience can expect some similarities, but also some differences.
Without giving too much away, I would say that the ultimate violent scene that you are remembering from the movie does happen in the show, and people who are familiar with it will wonder how we do it. We're not telling you how we do it, though. You have to come see it.
These stage surprises don't come easy, though. Both Scott and Jules say a lot of rehearsals go into making the story come alive.
As much as I love performing, the core of being in a show is the rehearsals, is taking a script, taking just words and figuring out how to make them sound like a real person is saying them.
But the actors aren't the only ones telling the story. Jules says the set really makes you feel like you're a part of the thriller.
We have great prop masters. Our lighting is fantastic, you know, and I was just so excited when we got to the point where we started working with the props and we started actually being able to hold things and carry them. And like, the set dressing is great. I love seeing how this is the set, but it evolves so much during the show.
And because the show takes place in a small black box theater, audience members will be real close to both this amazing set and actors.
I don't think there's a seat more than about 60 or 70 feet from the stage in our black box theater. So you're up close and personal when you're here for this show in our black box.
If you're a fan of thrillers or a fan of theater, cast members say this show would be appealing to all audiences.
And I feel like there's not a lot of this kind of, it's not true crime, right? But like this kind of crime, drama, suspense, thriller. I feel like that's not something you're used to super seeing on stage. And I think it's really cool to see it with real people. You know, obviously all actors are real people, but when you're seeing it on TV, it's not the same as when you're seeing it like play out right here, like no cuts, it's one take, right? And I think that people who enjoy watching those things on TV or in, you know, movies and stuff, that this is a really unique opportunity to see it in real life.
That was so much fun to talk to them.
Yeah.
But Misery will be running February 9th through 12th and the 16th through 19th. Show times are 7 p.m., Thursdays at 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday at 2 p.m. Thursdays and Fridays at 8 p.m., excuse me, and Sundays at 2 p.m. But you can learn more and purchase your tickets by heading on over to our website, where we're going to have that information there listed for you below.
Yeah, that's right. And actually, some of the actors, the Misery Fun will continue. I think that's kind of ironic to say, Misery Fun. But tomorrow we'll have the director for the show and one of the actresses who plays Annie, kind of that creepy, super fan character. And she'll talk to us a little bit how she kind of gets into that kind of creepy character. So a lot of fun with that.